Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel of subscription sisters. So normally I would do an unboxing video for you guys, but today I decided to do something completely different, completely out of my comfort zone, and that is that I'm going to be doing my hair for you guys, and this is the tutorial on how I get my hair to look like this. So what I will do is go through all of my steps, starting with washing it and working all the way through to styling. Now, I do want to let you guys know I am not a professional by any means. I do not have all the professional tools out there. So if you guys do have any recommendations on things that you think I would love, definitely comment down below with some of your favorite products. I love trying different things, but this is just how I do it. So if you want to see how I get this look, keep watching. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you my tutorial of how I get my hair ready for the day when I'm filming. So first off, I wanna bring you up to speed on what I've done so far with my hair and where I'm at in my process. So first things is I always wash my hair the day that I am filming. Every time that you see me on camera, I have just washed my hair like a few hours before that. So my hair was freshly washed this morning, and I use the Living Proof shampoo and conditioner set. I know these are super small. This is the travel size versions right now. I'm out of my full size versions, but I had a bunch of these lying around, so I'm like, I'm just gonna use these and use them up. So this is what I use for shampoo and conditioner. I do wash my hair very thoroughly then when I am in the shower. So after I wash my hair, I will then towel dry my hair off once I'm out of the shower, and just towel dry it. It's still going to be wet, but it's not dripping anymore. The next step after that, and this is before I brush, before I comb, anything else, I will then spritz it with the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. I swear by this product. It smells amazing, which I love to smell my hair, so that's kind of important. But this will actually dry your hair faster, and because, again, my hair is thick, it's long, it just takes forever to dry. And so this will help speed up that process. And this is something that I buy at Ulta. I'm not sure if you can get it at Sephora or not, but I just buy it at Ulta because, you know, you can get 20% off, a little cheaper when you buy it in bulk. So yeah, I love this because it will help reduce that blow dry's time. It does have a heat protect in it as well, which is super important because I do use heat on my hair. The next step then is I'm going to brush through my hair. I use a wet brush. I love this brand. If you guys have not had a wet brush before, definitely look into it. They're amazing. So I will brush through my hair then, and I tend to hold my hair so I'm not pulling and yanking. So if you're gonna start up here, I will just kind of hold it and then I'll brush down further with this. So that way I'm not just like doing this and yanking my hair out. I don't really want my hair to fall out. So I just kind of hold it for support, go through, do sections, brush through it then. So after I brush my hair, I actually then put on all of my makeup, and that's where we're at now, is I've just done my makeup. This is what it looks like air dried, and it's been brushed through once, but we're gonna go through it again. One thing I like to do, and you guys are gonna see this a lot in this video, is I flip my hair and floof my hair a lot. And that is just something that I've always done, and it really works. So you're gonna see that a lot. You don't necessarily have to flip your hair if you don't want to, but my biggest thing is that I wanna have some volume in my hair and not just have it flat. So that's why I tend to do a lot of flips, floof it up, get a little texture in there as well. So yeah, we'll just get through this. It's very wet in the back still, but that's what's nice about this wet brush, is it will go through your dry hair, it goes through wet hair, and it doesn't pool. It's really nice. I love these brushes. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna blow dry my hair to get rid of all of the rest of the water, the wetness that's going on in here, because it's really wet on the back of my head. So I'm gonna use my hair dryer, and we're gonna go ahead and blow this out real quick. Okay, so it really doesn't take me long to blow dry through everything. The biggest thing is you don't want big chunks of wetness in your hair. So if you do have some, definitely get that out. I don't want it to be wet anywhere. It may feel a little cool in the back on a couple spots, but it'll be fine then. It'll be good. As you can see though, I do a lot of flipping, and to get that volume, I tend to flip my head over a lot so that I can get it the other way. One thing I will point out is that I do not use a brush and blow dry the strands down. If I'm gonna have my hair be straight that day, I might do that. But typically if I'm just putting curls in, which is what I usually go to, I don't do that. I don't use a brush. I literally just do what I just did. And so the next step is we're gonna take our curling iron. Let me turn this on here first. That would be important. Now, all of these products, as you guys can tell, I don't have anything like super fancy or crazy or expensive. Literally, I think I got this hairdryer from Costco, and I know this curling iron, I have had this a long time, and I think it came from Walgreens, I think. It's Revlon, that's the brand of it. And yeah, I just have always liked this. This is a 1-inch barrel, if you guys are curious as well. I have a variety of curling irons actually that I own, and it kind of depends on the look that I'm going for, but I find that the 1-inch one tends to give me the waves that I'm looking for, and it still makes my hair fairly bouncy as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick brush through again. Sometimes when I blow dry through my hair, it will, you know, get a little knotty in there. It's not terrible, but I just like to have this brushed through all the way. That way your curls are good. So I think I've got all of that. That feels good. I gotta tell you, it's so crazy doing this. When I was getting ready and like before filming, I was like, it's so weird not to have my hair done. It's just very different for me to do this. I hope you guys enjoy this though, but if I miss anything or if you have questions about a particular step, just comment down below and let me know, and then I'll get back to you guys. But like I said, this is my first tutorial ever, so I'm really trying to cover all of the steps and make it enjoyable for you. Okay, so right now I have the camera zoomed out so you guys can kind of see all of my hair. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, that way you guys can see what I'm talking about while I curl. Okay, so the first thing that I do, I always start with the left side of my head. It's just habit. So I will go over here, and what I'm doing is grabbing some of this, and I want a bunch like this. There, it's a little bit wider, but not super thick. I'm not grabbing a ton of hair in here. If I really want my curls to last all day, like if I have a special event that I'm going to, like a wedding or something, I will spritz this with hairspray. That way it will last that curl all day long. But on days that I film, I don't need it like that. I want them really relaxed, so we're not gonna do that today. Okay, so I've got this. I have my curling iron ready. It's nice and hot, I can feel it. And I will first just do a quick pull down, and then we're gonna twist. So it's real loose, but then you're gonna twist it through and see how it's a nice, like, loose curl. It's nothing crazy tight. You can do a crazy tight curl if you want to, but again, I want that kind of bouncy wave, so that's what this is. So then I'll just fling that out of the way, and I go into my next one, and I'm gonna start here. Now this time I didn't go straight up to my head. I went only about halfway up, and then I'll bring that curl down. All right, let's try. And I'm just kind of working around. So again, I'm gonna go straight, and then I'm going to go about right there and start curling. And to mix it up, sometimes, you know, I will let it sit here a little bit longer just to give a different curl vibe to it. But yeah, these look really good. They're nice, they're bouncy, they're not super tight. So the longer you leave them on the curling iron, the tighter the curl is going to be. It's just not going to be as loose. It's not going to be as bouncy. So this is how I curl my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going through this, you guys. I will speed it up. You can just watch me do this. But I'm going to do this left side, and then we'll jump over to the right side. Also, I'm not curling my bangs in here just yet. If you notice, these are going to stay separate. So make sure you just keep that out of the way for the time being. if they look a little too tight, this first one was just a little too tight for me, I will immediately after it comes off run my fingers through it to kind of get it to relax a little bit. But because my hair is so long, I cannot put all of it on the iron at once. So like this tail will kind of just sit there, and then I'll work myself down it by releasing a little bit of tension and getting it to come down like that. But one thing I want to do is hold these curls that we've put in, so I don't want to lose those. I do one of two things. I either use a hairspray or I will use a texturizer. So I have both here just to show you guys. And again, I'm working through some samples right now, but I love the Amika Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray. It smells really good, but it also works wonders as a texturizer. Now, a texturizer is going to be a little bit sticky, so you don't want to go too heavy with this. Otherwise, it's really going to be like crunchy. You're going to feel it, and we don't want to do that. So the other thing is, if you want to do a hairspray, this again is a drugstore hairspray that I love. It's the Suave Max Hold. It's number 8. It's unscented. I have used this for a super long time, and I always like it. But again, don't go heavy-handed. This isn't the 80s. We're not going to be like going crazy here with it. But we just want to add a little bit of spritz to keep those curls in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just kind of turn my head to the side. Again, here I am floofing. I'm literally just grabbing it and pulling it out. And we're just going to spritz this up in here. So I'm pulling my hair out and then letting it fall gradually as I mist. That way it kind of holds on to each other. And as you can see, it's kind of building up. You're going to get some of this, which is fine. But see how well it stands up when you add a little bit in there? That's why you don't want to go crazy with this and just be like, you know, shooting this way. The other thing is make sure you're not right up against your hair. You want to have some distance, but this will definitely get us some movement up in here. But we'll fix all of those loose ones as well. If you want more of a texture up here or more volume, just spritz up closer to your roots and then push, and it should stick and grab on there. Also, as you guys can tell, I don't know all of the lingo or the hairstyling techniques of things. This is how I get to my hair, so I'm sure all the hairdressers out there are like, Sydney, that it's not called floofing, it's called this, and I don't know what it is. All right, so then we're gonna do the other side. Again, I'm gonna go in, just grab some of this hair, and I'm gonna lift, do a quick spritz, let it go, spritz some more. And you can also take your hands and kind of push up like this as well. It's almost like a diffuser style with your fingers. And I'm gonna pull out this bottom part here. And there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna do one big flip where everything goes to the other side. And you're gonna kind of do it all in one motion. And right now I can feel the texturizer up here because this is where we've been putting some of it is at the roots. So that's good, but I'm gonna bring everything over and we're just gonna kind of shake this out. We wanna relax those curls and kind of get them to separate a little bit. If you like the tighter curled look, then you wouldn't wanna do this step. But for me, I want them to be loose and bouncy, and so this is how I get that effect. All right. And also while I'm doing this, I'm feeling at the same time like, okay, do I need any texturizer here? Do I need it in a different spot? And then we're gonna do it to the other side as well. So I'm gonna flip this over. And this is really a great spot to add a little bit in here, kind of tease that a bit, because that's gonna give us our volume then. And I'm literally just taking my fingers and pushing my hair up. But see how that's already building in there? And it's grabbing onto that texturizer, and then that way it can stay up in that position. If you don't have any product in there, it's not gonna have anything to grab onto, and then it's just gonna fall flat. And you're not gonna get the lion mane look. And like I said, it smells really good. I like the smell of it at least. Okay. I think that's good. So I'm gonna do one more flip over because I like my hair on this side. And then we're just gonna kind of let it fall, bring it forward. Whew, See? Look at all of that there now. Now, as you can tell, there's a few pieces here that are straight underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a couple curls to this. That's it. That's all I really do. And because I've done it for so long, it does not take me a long time to do it. But my biggest advice is make sure you have a heat protectant on your hair and then invest in a good texturizer, because seriously, that will help with volume. And my hair will stay like this. It'll be real loose, real bouncy like this as well. If it starts to go flat on you, just floof it up again. That's all you gotta do. It's like a little diffuser. Biggest thing is don't touch your hair so much up here, because your oils from your hand are gonna make this a little greasy. And so if you're up here constantly rubbing in the same zone, that's what everybody's gonna see. So just try to like grab it underneath and then just floop it. Floof. I made it up. I don't know. So this is my look today, you guys. Let me know though if you have any other questions down below, or if you have any comments or anything, and I will go into this a little bit deeper if you need to. So I will chat with all of you guys in a future video. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!